Why, hello there, friends. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And if you're anything like me, you're looking forward to the weekend so you can sleep a little bit more. I have not been sleeping well this week. Anybody else? Please feel free to put a little hashtag hello lovely in the comments below, as that way I can see you and I can comment back to you. And also, if you're watching it on the replay, you can put replay below. So check this out. Mommy has not been sleeping, right? So I'm just gonna start things off with a little bit of my eye cream. This eye cream, no joke, is my saving grace because I have been staying up late, whether watching the news or waking up early because my kids have been waking up. It's like they can feel the energy in our country right now. So if you are battling with darkness under your eyes or puffiness, anything like that, fine lines, and you don't yet have an eye cream, I would love to give you the hookup. You can just put eye cream below or shoot me a message. And then I'm going to prime my face. So I am going to use my mattifying primer. This is going to fill in my pores and also kind of keep any oils at bay. I have been having, just because of age, this is what happens, like skin texture changes. Hi, Sarah. I am 38 and I've gotten rather larger pores on my upper cheeks. Anybody else realizing that? Like, just especially if you're around the same age as me, mid to later 30s, early 40s, things with your face, on your skin, just the texture especially changes. You might get some like different blotches, you might be getting some age spots, but the texture for me is definitely changing. So because of that, I'm going to be using some mattifying primer. Hi, Melinda. I can't believe I actually caught you from the beginning. I'm usually just shout, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you got to catch it. Hi, Blake. Hi, Lovey. So I'm putting that mattifying primer really where I have my issues. So those larger pores, and I actually am pressing it in. I'm pressing it in so that it really fills in those pores. Primer does a couple of things. It fills in your pores and your fine lines. It helps keep your skincare like nicely saturated on your face. And it also acts like a Velcro for your makeup to stick to. So I am loving the mattifying primer right now, especially because, as I said, just kind of over the past few years, just because of age or whatever, my pores on my upper cheeks have gotten a little bigger. I am starting to get some fine lines right here on the upper part of my forehead. And just throughout the day, I just love to make sure that they're all filled in and taken care of. This primer, the mattifying one, is actually great just by itself. Like if you're someone who wants to just kind of tone down the look of those pores, it almost just like blurs those imperfections. Hi, Suzanne. Now, I will be honest with you. Under my eyes needs some TLC. So in addition to doing the eye cream, I am actually going to use just a smidge of my hydrating primer. It has been the changing of the seasons, the lack of sleep. So I don't like to use the mattifying primer under my eyes. Your eyes under here doesn't have the same oil glands that the rest of your face does. You don't have those large pores. You don't have necessarily like an oil issue. So actually your under eyes need to be extra moisturized. So make sure that you're using your moisturizer under there. As I said, if you're not using an eye cream yet, I can definitely give you a link for my eye cream. And I love to use this hydrating primer because for me, when the seasons change, like right now, I actually get dryness right here. Does anyone else have that issue? So anything that I can do to add extra hydration, the better. And as I said earlier, primer actually acts like a buffer and it is going to like lock in and seal in your moisturizer. So it will not easily evaporate. And that's one of the reasons that I love it. Hey, Tony. Tony, I'm getting back to you, my friend. I don't know if you saw my message. Hi, Christina. Good morning to you too. So when you put on primer, you need to let it sit before you put on your foundation, or else you're literally just mixing those two products together. So I like to wait like 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe I'll brush my teeth. Maybe I'll do my hair. I let that really sit. You almost want to think of it as part of your skincare. It adds that nice sealant buffer so that your makeup has a flat, beautiful start and the Velcro-ness of the primer is going to hold on tight. So I sometimes like to just go and do my eye makeup while I'm letting that primer sit. Today I'm going to start with my new Skin Solution Concealer. If you do not have this concealer yet and you want to try it out, I'm going to tell you something. Everything on my site, everything comes with a 90-day love it guarantee. So you get to try it on out, see how it works for your skin, try it out with the other makeups that you have at home, you know, just see if it suits your fancy. And if you do not love it, I get you 100% of your product credit back. If you try it out within the first 2 weeks and you do not 100% love it, I actually get you 100% of your money back. So I have this just like love it guarantee. We work way too hard. We work way too hard to be spending money on stuff that we do not love. And I have been to so many different stores over my lifetime where like I get something and then I try it and I do not love it. So I want to make sure that you love it. Hi Lisa Ann, hi Ben, hey Katie, hey Carol. Feel free guys to put hashtag hello lovely. That's your little way of like a little high five or hug. So you can see the difference. Just by putting a little concealer on my eyelid right here, I'm brightening my eye. I have been wearing my glasses a lot, truth be told, it's because I haven't ordered new contacts. But I want to have my eye nice and bright and cancel out these veins and freckles right here. Anne says, do you double up on primer and like a day moisturizer cream, or do you usually only use one or the other? So I use my moisturizer and eye cream, and then I also use primer. So I use my regular day cream and my eye cream. Yeah, like I will do my eye cream and then I will put moisturizer over everything. And then I will let that sit for a little bit and then I do my primer. So you want to give the skincare a little time to soak in. And you want to do your targeted stuff. So generally eye cream is thinner of a consistency than your moisturizer. So you always layer things with like the thinnest viscosity, the thinnest feeling first. So let me know if that makes sense, Anne. So there we go. So I've just brightened up, and I use the shade Scarlet when it's brightening on my eyes. As you can see, it's a different shade than the rest of my face right now. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my favorite liquid eyeshadow. This is as easy as it gets. As I said, this is an easy day. I'm actually heading to the dermatologist, and I have not been to the dermatologist in years. And if you guys can't tell, I'm a freckled lady who needs to go to the dermatologist. But my main concern, and I've actually been very self-conscious about this, has been this thing right here, which has creeped up over the past, I don't know, year or two. I'm actually gonna have to look back in my photos and see when it happened. So I don't know if it's like a pore, if it's like a mole. I have no idea what's going on. It could also just be part of me getting older. But I need to go get things checked out, and that in particular, because it's right on my face, I'm like, I don't like this. What is going on? So hopefully the dermatologist will be able to help explain it to me. So I'm just taking this shade right here. It's called Reverent. Everything that I show you can find at minutewithmary.com, but I'd be more than happy to help you out if you have specific color needs or you'd like any recommendations. And then I just pat so it blends in seamlessly. If you pat these liquid shadows and they have any kind of a metallic or shimmer to it, the metallic kind of goes away, but I like to have that metallic light catching on my lower lid. So I just really more blend in the crease and bring it up. I know, Christina, you're a walking freckle and mole. Like, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And it's like, do I need to be concerned about this? Is it going to be getting bigger? Can we do something about it? Oh man. But yeah, I'm just at this age where it's like the things are starting to happen, where I need to see what's going on with my body a little bit more. So we've got that liquid eyeshadow. It dries super, super quickly. I do like to do it one eye at a time. You can blend it with other pressed shadows, other liquid shadows, or just wear them by themselves. And as I said, they kind of just like blend. As you blend from the crease upwards, it creates this really gorgeous gradient ombre effect. And this shade, Reverent, looks great on every eye color, every age. You can't go wrong with that one. All right, let's go in now. The primer has set on my face for a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with some foundation. I'm actually gonna use my spray foundation today. Shake it up, baby. So I'm using a kabuki brush. I'm gonna do a little brush education right now. A kabuki brush is a densely packed, bristled, flat-topped brush, and this is my favorite brush right now for foundations. So I actually take my spray foundation, and I get super close, like an inch away, and I do 2 puffs. Watch this. So you see all these little age spots and everything. When you first go in with your foundation, go where you have the most discoloration. So if you're battling redness or age spots or freckles or things like that, I like to start more in the center of my face and then blend out rather than like drawing all over your face, because just naturally like the center of your face is generally more pigmented. It's what sees the sun, and that way it just will blend really, really nicely. Now what's great about this foundation, the spray foundation, is it's super, super lightweight. It's just like air on your face. So you can see I was really able to tone down a lot of that discoloration. A few of my freckles still shine through, which is fine. One of my age spots still shines through. Once again, that's fine. But you can see the difference. I'm toning down a lot of the flush on my face. My neck doesn't have as much flush. And then I'm just gonna kind of go from there. It is buildable coverage, which is awesome. So here's my little mole or whatever it is that's going on right there and annoys the heck out of me. So just gonna cover it up right now, but because it is a physical thing, physical things work differently than colorful things on your face. So if you're dealing with pores, if you're dealing with uneven texture or dry skin, in addition to working on your skincare, setting powder is gonna be a good friend. So I right now know that I want a little bit more coverage right around here, so I'm just gonna do one spray, and I kind of like press and dab with this brush. This is the same brush that I recommend if you use the stick foundation, if you really want more hydration. And this foundation right here, the spray foundation, has more of like a satin coverage to it. So see how it still kind of shines through? Once again, if it is how it is, I'll be fine. I just want to know what it is and if there's anything I can do about it. So I have now gotten rid of a lot of the flush. This is just my natural skin. I have Celtic heritage. Like, I flush a lot. So you can see how I've toned it down a lot. If I wanted full coverage, I could add up a couple more layers right here. I could spot that with some concealer. To me, I don't mind if some of my freckles come through, but I like to really kind of tone down this right here, and then I add the flush where I want it, you know, on my cheeks, or add a little bit of bronzer. So let's go in now and do the other side once again, starting more in the center of my face. I have a lot of kind of freckles and discoloration on my upper lip. And this foundation can actually cover underneath your under eye circles. So if you don't have a concealer that you love yet, it is nice and light, and it can kind of do it all. I personally am gonna go in with a little bit lighter of a concealer, so I'm not really putting heavy amount of foundation there. When you're tackling that under eye area, less layers of makeup is better. Good morning, Julia. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Less layers of makeup is better because it is such fine skin and you don't necessarily want it to collect in that under eye area, as I said. So there we go. So I'm feeling pretty good. So as you can see, I've got strong freckles. My freckle game is strong, which once again is why I'm going to the dermatologist. So if I wanted to, I could put on another layer of this foundation. It is feather light. It is super, super easy for blending, buildable. So I could go on, or I could do that with concealer, but I kind of feel like freckles are part of me and my personality, so I let them shine. Christina says, have you been to the dermatologist before? Because if not, get ready to be naked. Yes, I have. I haven't been in a while, Christina. You know, it's funny because I frequently shower like later on in the day, and I specifically woke up this morning early to shower and shave because I was like, I know that I'm gonna be a little naked in front of this person. So, and I don't know this one. It's a brand new dermatologist. So I'm just adding a little bit of a darker shade for some contouring right now because I did more medium to fuller coverage foundation. And when you do that, you get rid of the flush, you get rid of the dimension and the colors. So I'm adding a little back. Now I have a rather large forehead. I can actually fit 4 fingers there. So that is why I go around my hairline with that darker color. It's gonna help kind of make my forehead look a little bit smaller. And I'm using my stick foundation for this contouring. It's just really, really creamy and easy to blend. And I did right here underneath my cheekbone. Don't bring it down. You don't want to like droop your face. You actually want to be bringing it in that area and then a little bit upwards. Hi, Ashley. How are you today? So yeah, I'm nervous. There's also like, I have one mole on my stomach that I've had honestly probably since I was in high school, but after pregnancies it's just gotten a little different. It's not that I'm worried about it being cancerous or anything like that, it just annoys me, so I might have to have that removed, but I'm really afraid. I'm really, really afraid. All right, so I'm gonna do a little contouring on my nose. This contouring sheet that I'm using right now, it's a little lighter than I usually go. Whoops, dropping things, but you know, I'm losing my summer tan. I haven't been spray tanning, so I figured I would just kind of go to town. Now, you're gonna look at me and be like, girl, that isn't blended. I know. I'm gonna go in with my kabuki brush that I had before and blend those edges out. So just that brush before, I didn't add any extra product. I'm just going to softly blend these two products together. Okay, so I go around the top at first of that line, gently just kind of patting, making sure that there are no harsh lines on the top of it. And then I'm actually going side to side rather than swirling below, because I just want to keep that kind of cheekbone line nice and crisp. Hi Margot, how are you? Hope you're having a great Friday. So yeah, this will be one of the few doctor appointments that I've personally had since COVID. I have gone to the dentist before. That was weird. Anyone else been to the dentist yet? It's like you have to wear this mask on. And for me, my dentist appointment, they had like this air sucker. So in addition to the spit sucker, they had the air sucker thing so that if anything was flying around, that it would catch it. So I just felt like I was on an alien spaceship, that's for sure. So see how that just kind of like blended it out, but it has that nice warmth and dimension, and it's just a nice light color. That color is the shade Khaki, and as I said, it's a little lighter of a contour shade than I usually do, but I feel like I am a little paler than I usually am, so I'm going for it. All right, now I'm going to go in with some concealer. It's the same concealer that I used in my upper eye. So we'll see. I don't know if the dermatologist is gonna, want to cut me and take care of things today. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Using very, very little of this concealer. It has caffeine, it has hyaluronic acid, a bunch of skincare ingredients right inside of this. I made a mess of it. But it's absolutely amazing for your skin. It's full of nourishing ingredients that are going to help your under eye. So this is what I love, is it's helping cover and brighten under my eye, but it's also going to be doing a lot of skincare to it throughout the day. So I just use a very, very little amount. I focus right in that dark area, and then I'm gonna be like gently blending it upwards. And I also like to bring a little bit down right here to help distract from that physical under eye bag. So I'll show you what I mean. So that's where my bag is, and I'm just gonna like pull it down so it's more of like a triangle, but nothing too crazy. But it just kind of helps distract from that physical line that I have. And I'm gonna share with you another tip on that. All right, so I'll do it again on this side. So right where my darkness is, just about 3 little dots. You can use a brush, like a concealer brush. I love to just even use my ring finger, as I feel that this is a nice, super tender touch. I'm gentle with that under eye skin. Generally, you don't have a lot of discoloration where you have your crow's feet area. And then I just pull what is extra up and out. Love it. Just nice and brightening, and I know it's gonna be doing all of that great skincare nourishment throughout the day, which is just what I want to be doing before I go to the dermatologist, right? I actually was debating if I should put on makeup because I'm like, maybe I want her to like really see my skin, but I feel like she'll be able to gauge it. And as I said, that's my main issue. Hi, Andrea, how are you? So now I'm gonna go in with some setting powder. Setting powder, remember I was saying before that like your foundation and concealer doesn't necessarily help for texture. So if you do have large pores, if you have dry or patchy skin or scarred skin, or if you've got something funky going on your face like I do, this is going to be one of the biggest suggestions that I have aside from your skincare. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. They prefer no makeup on areas of concern. Yeah, I'll just like wipe that little area away then, because that's it. That's the main thing that I'm like, I want to get this checked out. So my setting powder, it's translucent. It does not add extra coverage, but it does set your makeup so you can wear your mask and you're not going to be having any issues. And it also helps diffuse the look of the texture. So you can see the texture of my under eye bags. I'm just going to take very, very little. Once again, I just patted it under my eye, so I made sure it isn't settled inside. My fine line's right there. And then I'm just gently patting it, and you're gonna see that it helps. And that's where my large pores are right there. and it really just like blends it beautifully. This is one of my mom's favorite products. So my mom, of course, is in her 60s, and she finds the same thing too. Just the texture of her skin looks absolutely phenomenal with some of this setting powder on it. So it just does a lot of things for you. It helps with the texture. It's gonna help finish off your look. So let's attack this one right here. Yeah, I know. I was debating. I'm like, do I put on any makeup? They're probably gonna be like, please just wash that off right away. So I'll bring the little cloth. Thank you, Tony and Christina. She'd be like, what are you even talking about? Right there, lady, right there. It actually, what's interesting about that thing, whatever it is on my face, is that the makeup kind of rubs off from that area a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's bigger or whatever. I don't even know what's going on with it. It bothers me, and as I said, I don't like to talk about it because it's something that embarrasses me, but I figure I would be real with you guys because we've all got things like that, right? So I've set my face with a setting powder. I'm gonna add in a little bit of blush. This is my favorite autumn color for blush. It's called Surreal, and when you're looking at it right here, you might be like, goodness gracious, that's really dark. The blush is really blendable as well. It's just got this nice, purple hue to it. I'm wearing a lot of purple this month as I'm running towards a massive promotion to purple status. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry, but just know that it's a really, really big deal to me. And any purchases that you make through my Man It With Mary site, or if you're one of my teammates, anything through your site goes towards that goal. But we are, I think, 22% this morning, which is outstanding. It's really cute. My kids and I actually created this little chart that has counting off numbers up to 100. I don't know if it's for the 100 days of school or a habit tracker, but they are coloring in those circles purple. Thank you, Christina. I always love your encouraging. You're such a great friend. So see this beautiful shade right here, Surreal. If you do need a new blush and you wanted it to be a little bit of a cooler purple kind of shade, it's just my jam. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it adds some luminosity to your face, just a really nice youthful glow. Hi Marion, how are you? Okay, I had my brow liner and then I took it out. All right, we're just gonna brush through my brows today because I don't know where it is. My brows are pretty thick as it is, but I do like to brush them and just make sure that they're shaped nicely because I make a mess of my brows. Foundation always gets in them. I have really thick, bushy brows. So even if I'm not necessarily using my brow liner pencil to kind of carve them out a little bit more, I do love to go and brush through. So I brush them up and then over. And over. Your brows will give an instant facelift to your face if you have never done that before. All right, now I'm gonna go in for some lippy, and I'm gonna use my new lip butter. Oh, here's the lip exfoliator. These are on sale just for a couple more days. This is my lip exfoliator, and it is peppermint flavored, but I do have a regular one that isn't peppermint flavored. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna slough off all that dead skin cells. You wanna take care of your lips just like you take care of your face. So exfoliating your lips is really useful. We beat these lips up between chewing and kissing and talking and everything. So once again, it's very tender skin. So this right here, this lip exfoliator has shea butter and sugar scrub in it. And I just take my ring finger and slough it all off. Yay, Sarah's lip bundle. What colors did you get, Sarah? I forgot. So the lip exfoliator, I do this in the night, and I sometimes do it in the morning as actually part of my skincare routine. I just keep it with my stuff so that way while I'm doing my serums and I'm taking care of my skin, I'm taking care of my lips as well. Once again, the changing of the seasons, we all need this right now. Hi Misty, how are you? So generally, I forgot to do this earlier, I like to do this, as I said, either part of my skincare routine or before I really start my makeup routine, because in addition to the sugar, which is sloughing all those dead skin cells off my lips, there's shea butter. So it's a nice deep conditioning treatment for your lips. Love, love, love. Oh, yay! So this is spa day. Awesome, Sarah. I can't wait to hear how it is for you. So then what you just do is you take washcloth, a paper towel. I'm just gonna take my fingers from my other hand and kind of wipe that off. Now Spa Day is the lightest color, so if you're someone who likes the feel of chapstick or gloss, bonbons, things like that, the lip butters are gonna be your jam. So they are available this week only, and then they will be part of my core line in January. So you just rub it on, it's silky smooth. This one has a little hint of pink, which I appreciate because my lips are often quite pale. And it just glides on, and it nourishes your lips all day. There's vitamin E in this, which is just gonna really like sink deep into my lips and just is a really nice, nourishing, creamy feeling to it. People are asking like, is it sticky? It's not sticky. I want you to think of like warm butter. That's literally what it feels like on my lips. So let's finish things off and go in with a mascara. Where did I put my mascara? Did I put it here, guys? Hold on a second. Take a look at my kitchen. I'll be right back. Where did I put it? See, this is the problem when you don't wear glasses during a Facebook Live. Okay, I think, is this the one? I wanted to wear my 4D, so I might just do it off camera, or I could just go with this, just regular black Epic. Go with the classic, right? So, if you have not changed your mascara since the summer, it is time. It is time to change your mascara. And this right here is my regular black Epic mascara. It's just your basic mascara, but with some body to it. So what it does is it actually curls my lashes. I get it right to the bottom where my lashes meet my lid. I'm gonna show you what you don't wanna do on my other eye quickly. So what I do is I get right, like I can feel it touching my skin, and I twist a little, and I close my eye gently. And this actually curls my lashes. Look at that, isn't it so awesome? And by doing this too, by getting it really close to that lash line of my lid, it almost like stamps a little bit of the product, so it gives me this faux eyeliner look, which I love. As someone who, my eyes have gotten a little saggy while I've gotten a little older, I really appreciate having that nice dark line without always having to have like a thick eyeliner to me. And then what I do is I just go from the mid shaft of the lash and up, because I've already really coated the base of it well. And what you're gonna do with this mascara is you're just gonna see what you can do with it. Just like if you were painting your walls with a paintbrush, you wouldn't dip paint, dip paint, dip paint. You would dip paint and see how it goes. And I particularly love to focus right here. I call these like my little butterfly wings. Oh, I love this mascara. It's just like the best one-step, no frills mascara. So this is what a lot of people do. Okay, first off, when you take your mascara wand, do not pump it. Don't do that. You're just forcing more air in it and you're gonna dry your mascara quicker. Pull it out nice and slowly, and the correct amount is deposited on your wand. Oh, thanks, Christina. It's clean right now, but it's not always clean. It's clean because I cleaned it because I knew I was going live. So a lot of people do this. They just go on the bottom of their lashes. Do the bottom and the top, guys. Bottom and top. It's gonna make your lashes so much darker. And they just do like the mid shaft of their lash up. And this is what they do. And they'll get some nice results, right? Like it's still amazing mascara that curls your lashes, but you don't get like that beautiful thick line because you're not painting the mascara on the lower part of your lashes. So if you're not getting the best results, what you're gonna do, once again, hold a mirror down. Don't be looking at yourself straight on. Hold a mirror down, get it right to the bottom of those lashes where you can feel it touch your skin, and then slowly close your eye on the wand and twist. And that is going to give you the best bang for your buck, because this wand right here will curl your lashes. It deposits the perfect amount of mascara on there. And as you can see, I'm just kind of like blinking it on. You get really used to it, and you're gonna have stellar results. And then don't forget, top and bottom, to coat them nice and strong, and then focus on these little outside ones. That's going to make your eyes look so much more dramatic, so feminine and pretty, and really open them up. I love this mascara. Yeah, as I said, Christina, and your kids are home, so like mine, when they go to school, the first thing I do when they're out of here is I just like clean up from breakfast and everything, because it drives me bananas. Drives me bananas. All right, let's get these lower lashes. So what you're gonna do, if you're using this wand, you're gonna go back and forth as if you were brushing your teeth. And I'm trying to coat that bottom, boom. And then I go top and bottom here too. You guys do top and bottoms of your lashes? You're being quiet. You're being quiet. The reason that I like to look down when I'm applying my top mascara is so I don't get it on my saggy, droopy eyelid. Boo, 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 top and bottom. Make a funny face. And there you go. Now, if I wanted to, I could go on for an additional coat of this mascara. It is buildable. My mascaras have keratin and biotin in it, which you normally think of when it comes to your hair, like nourishing, conditioning. So it's going to nourish and condition my eyelashes. It really combs them out beautifully. As you can see, it curled my lashes for me. So it's just a really simple, like pretty everyday look. I don't have to worry about this makeup getting all over my mask because I set it with the setting powder. I've got a nice nourishing lip butter that isn't, once again, going to make a big mess in my mask. I can carry it throughout the day if I want to have a little more hydration, but because it's a really light color, it's not going to get all smushy and messy. Generally, when you have a more creamy texture to your lipstick, it will make a mess in your mask. If you want mask proof, you really want to go for like a lip stain or a liquid lipstick or something very, very close to being clear, like this one right here. So this color, once again, it's called Spa Day. You can get a lip exfoliator and 2 lip butters in my bundle, but it's only for the rest of this week. After that, I have a new holiday bundle come out, and I hope you all have a great day. Wish me luck. Wish me luck at the dermatologist. I don't think anything big and bad's gonna happen, but I always kind of get nervous when I see a doctor. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.